Alrighty, this is the 2014 Kia Sorento, and in all honesty, I'm in love. There's very little, if anything, that I don't like about it. The basics up front with the console, it's got all your, your typical things. You can use a lot of the controls right on the steering wheel, which makes it easy. You don't have to be distracted and looking away. And what we have on the display here, we've got lots of things. We have AM, FM radio. We also have HD radio, which is important to our family due to an upcoming HD radio station that's coming online. We have satellite radio. And a feature I really like is that I can stream right off of my iPhone. So it's all plugged in and connected, and it's playing the next song on my iPhone, so I can hear my own music if none of the radio stations are playing what I want to hear. It also has the hands-free for my radio, so I can take phone calls or make phone calls while driving, which is really nice. And it has a very nice navigation system with lots of great features. I've used it a few times, and it's gotten me right to my destination. I really like it. Tells you things like the speed limit of the road with a little speed limit sign, so if you're driving in an area especially that you're not familiar with, you get all that information too. Down here we have an auxiliary in as well as a USB in, but I just Bluetooth in, it's just easier. And 2 cigarette lighter plugs down there to charge your devices. It has a glove box, but in all honesty, the user manual is rather large and takes up the majority of the glove box. Over here we have a handy dandy sunglass holder, as well as the controls for your lights and the sunroof. That's a really long sunroof. It only opens halfway, but the screen part of it opens all the way, so it gives you lots of view in the back. In the next row, what do we have back there? We have seats. We do have the sunshades on the side, which I like being in Florida, because sometimes you can just burn up sitting in the car, driving down the road, even with the air conditioning on. And then it also has the third row seats, which are a little small, but the other night we had our 7-year-old friend back there, and he really liked having his own row to himself, and we were able to very comfortably fit 5 of us, and technically this will seat 7, so that was good. And then in the way back, there isn't much storage space unless you put the third row of seats down. But there is enough maybe for a grocery bag or 2, and there's a nice cargo net back there. The seats are leather. It has heated and cooled seats, which are nice. I have used both of them this week, and I have enjoyed them on different occasions for different reasons. Also in the armrest here, you've got more storage. I often throw my wallet and purse in there when I'm driving, since you don't need the keys, and it's just easier to have a place to put everything. The other things this one has is it also has the push button start, just like the Kia Rio that I reviewed last week. And in the back seat, it has an AC outlet, which is really nice for charging things, whether it's your camera or maybe your iPad. If the kids are watching or playing games, you can plug right into the AC outlet, and you don't have to have a converter or a charger. Other features that I really love are the power lift gate in the back, so you can just push the button on your key fob and open the doors when you're coming back from the grocery store or whatever and you have your hands full. But my absolute favorite feature on this entire vehicle is something that I honestly thought was stupid when I heard about it, and that is the blind spot indicator. It tells you that it lights up on the rear view mirrors if there's a vehicle in your blind spot, and then if you still try to put on your directionals because you want to change lanes, it actually beeps at you so that you know not to go over to where there's a car waiting to hit you. This vehicle also has a backup camera, which honestly may have saved a neighbor child's life this week, and you can read about that in the blog post that is attached to this video. And fuel economy. Around town, I've averaged about 19 miles a gallon, and on the highway, we were up to about 26, 27 miles a gallon, so that's pretty good fuel economy for a vehicle of this size. I am very pleased with it. And I guess that's about it for the Kia Sorento 2014.